Today is National Streaming Day.
Cool. All right. Well, it was rainy this morning. I think that's pretty well done. But, it's a good day to stream some stuff.
Yep. Do you know all the different streaming sounds? They've all got their very unique sounds.
Oh. No, probably not. No.
Now we could find out how well you know you're streaming.
Okay, we're going to quiz me.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right.
I'll play the sounds, and everybody can play along. See if you do better than Bobby.
You probably will if you watch very much. Okay. All right, I'm game. Let's do this.
Number one.
I know that one. Yeah, that's Netflix, right?
Okay, very good.
That's
okay.
Netflix.
1 for 1. You ready for another?
Uh-huh. That one sounds sort of, it's not the same, but. Max?
Play it again.
I don't know. I don't recognize that one. Now, I have Max, but I don't recognize that one. Let's go with, I'll go with Max.
Okay.
It is?
That is not.
What is it?
Well, I'll go through them and I'll tell you which ones.
Okay. So, That's one?
That's one.
There's a lot of ominous whooshes. Peacock?
No.
Oh. That was just a snap. It's the same whoosh with a snap at the end. I don't. How many of these do we have?
There's 9.
I can't name 9 streaming services, I don't think. Also Max.
No.
Okay. PlayStation? What is that?
We're just going to go back to the beginning. He's gotten everything wrong. We know where this is going.
What is that?
Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning.
Okay.
You started off strong.
I knew the Netflix one.
I'm not even going to continue. We'll just name them as we go.
Okay.
Netflix. Okay, we got that one right, and then it went downhill very quickly. This one?
What is that?
That is Hulu.
I don't have Hulu.
Okay.
That makes sense. What is that?
That is Amazon Prime Video.
Never watched that one.
Okay. This is?
Like, that feels like it's, I don't know. What is that?
Disney Plus.
See, I don't really watch that one. I don't watch any. I watch Hulu, or I watch Netflix, kind of. That's
okay. That
Peacock. Oh, what did I guess on that?
You guessed Peacock. No, that is Max.
That one is?
That one is
I
Max.
occasionally watch Max.
Well,
I didn't know the noise. Okay. Oh, that's the Windows noise, isn't it?
Very similar.
It does sound
all
like
these
it.
are very similar.
They all
actually.
sound the same to me. What is that one?
Paramount Plus.
Nope. I've never heard that one in my life. What is that? I've never heard that one.
Hold on, listen to the end.
It's a peacock.
There you go.
Okay.
Like a little bird sound in there.
Okay. Just one piano key? What is that?
Apple Plus.
Yes, I've never watched that before.
You should. There's a lot of killer stuff.
I know
on it.
you're a big advocate.
I am. It's quality stuff. Quality.
I have some of these other ones I don't even know the noise for. And that is... Oh, God, it wasn't over.
It wasn't over. It's a long one.
Can I name one more streaming service? What else is even out there? I don't even know what else is out there.
That's YouTube TV, the startup.
Oh, well, okay. That makes sense why I don't know that.
Well, you can tell Bobby does not pay attention to any of these sounds, and these sounds are supposed to tie them to the networks. And
your branding sucks. Make one that doesn't sound like the other guys, okay? That you all sound the same. Make it sound different.
Hulu.
Yeah.
I like your Hulu.
This is the Hulu?
Yeah. Amazon Prime. Here it comes,
the
and they throw the package.
one with the peacock, it had the feathers kind
That
of
would make
sounded.
sense.
That makes some sense.
Disney.
What about that making it Disney? I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's it. They just need to come up with different sounds that are
Yeah,
tied
like
to whatever you're thinking.
broken glass, and then you don't sound like the rest of the people. I was terrible at this game. If I had $1 million on the line, I would have no money left. I would be terrible at this game show.
Well, now I guess go enjoy your National Streaming Day. Do you use cash very often?
Almost every day.
Do you?
I'm
You're an old schooler.
a dinosaur in this regard, and it happens regularly. I think I do now have one of the cash app type things, the digital payment apps, one of them. And I downloaded it because that was how my friend was going to send me money, and he never sent it. You know who you are. You know who you are, Justin.
They just got called out.
But yeah, I use it all the time. I draw cash every week. It works better
You
for me.
draw cash.
Hmm?
There's a phrase that nobody probably even knows what.
Well,
what
we
do
don't
you mean?
cash checks anymore, man. We don't. Used to, I would have cashed my check, but now it's direct deposited, so I go draw cash every week. I mean, like ATM draw cash.
I still get a check every month.
Yo, you get a paper check still?
Mhm. Not for here, but
Oh.
for something else I do.
Actually, so do I. For something else I do. It's not every month. It's just kind of whenever I do the work for them.
Uh-huh.
And they're small. So a lot of times it's like I throw it in my truck and then it's like, oh, yeah, I need to cash that.
Bonus money.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine's an okay amount, actually pretty decent.
Yeah, no,
So-
mine are like $20.
But it's every month.
Yeah.
So I get to look forward to that check.
I kind of usually wait until I have about 3 of them.
Well, apparently half of us envision a day when we won't even have $1. I guess you could say in kind of a good way, bad way, depends on how you look at this. But 48% of people say they expect to see a cashless society within their lifetime.
Oh, I don't think that what I do is going to always be able to be done. Just I'm big on spend cash, don't swipe my card.
Right.
There's a pain point there, right?
Yep.
I know what's leaving my hands. And I know it when I swipe a card too, but I think for me, it's just like, this is what I'm willing to spend. But I can see everything's moving that direction.
Yep. Some people are already prepared. 15% say they never carry cash, which is up significantly from a poll 5 years ago when it was just 4% saying that. So it's trending up pretty quickly. I've never even carry it. I always carry some with me.
There are just a lot of situations where it's still handy, I think, personally.
Bets on the golf course.
Yeah,
That's
exactly. Yeah, bingo. Gambling with your friends. I'm cool with paying you, and you decide whether Uncle Sam finds out about that $10.
Right.
I don't care.
71% of people say they still have some level of everyday reliance on cash and have used cash within the past 2 weeks. I have used cash, if I look back 2 weeks, probably one time. One time.
So some of this
Cash.
is being forced upon me. I went to a Cardinals game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
All Major League Baseball stadiums, completely cashless.
Mm-hmm.
I can't use any of it. I have a pocket full of it, so to speak. Can't use any of it. Have to use my card or your phone or whatever else.
Yeah, they say it's not just credit cards. It's mobile wallets,
Mhm.
PayPal, your Venmos,
Yeah.
all your apps that can use Apple Pay, that
Yeah.
type of thing. The way things are going, it seems like it could happen. There are hurdles, they say. Poorer people can't afford smartphones. Bad credit, you're less likely to get some stuff. People that are unbanked. That's
How
what
many
they call
people
them.
don't have a bank?
There's
Oh,
probably quite a few.
it's probably more than I even think of.
Yeah. I did not have a bank until I was probably about 27, 28 years old.
Where did you cash your checks?
I went to the bank.
You went to the bank and cashed
Cashed
cashed them there? Okay.
Yeah. But they did that then.
I don't
They-
know that they will now.
They will not now. Unless you have an account there.
That's what I thought.
Even if you show them your license and everything, typically
Mm-hmm.
they won't.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to bank with them for them to cash your check now.
Yeah.
You made it to almost 30 years old without a bank?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You got money in coffee cans or did just spent it all?
I worked in radio
Yeah.
at that
Now,
time.
all of it was for survival.
It was for, the cheapest mac and cheese and I could
So
buy.
you must have paid your rent with cash and things like that back then.
I got a money order.
Got a money order. Wow. You talk about me dating myself. Hey, kids, you know what that is? You know what a money order is?
I went and got a money order.
It's kind of a check if you don't have checks sort of thing. Do you even know what a check is? That's what we should ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say the cashless thing's great for paying bills.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to have to fill out a check again. That's cool with me if I never write another one.
Yeah.
But if I go to local business and I give them $50 in cash, it's still $50. They're not having to pay any processing fees out of that. You know what I mean?
Well, there are some businesses I do know that have started. If you pay with your card, it's going to be this price.
Mhm.
They're encouraging you to pay with cash, or you have to pay for the processing of that bill. So they'll add the 3.14 or whatever percent.
Correct. Yeah. On
On
the
top
total.
of, like, so if it was $10, now you're going to pay another 3%.
Yeah.
On top of that.
Yeah.
Unless you pay cash.
See, and that's why I like it too. Plus, I don't want, the government shouldn't know about all of our in-office gambling that we do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Jeff Daniels was told by his agents, do not do Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, I've heard this before.
But he wanted to work with Jim Carrey, change things up with the comedy after doing movies like Terms of Endearment and Speed. So he wanted to change and do a comedy.
Okay.
So going into filming, he knew he was going to go all in, including the infamous scene where he has the explosive diarrhea
Yes.
on the broken toilet.
It's a good one, yeah.
Jeff says doing that scene made him very nervous because he thought it could potentially end his career. He says, quote, Jim, who is fearless, told me, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
You've just got to go all the way with it.
Yeah.
You just got to own it and go. There was a couple hours of porcelain gymnastics. Just think that scene took that long to
They
to
probably
film.
shot it how many times? But no,
And-
kick your legs up higher
Yep.
when you do it.
And and that close up of my red face, I had been doing it so long I almost passed out.
That's real sweat, baby.
He goes, I did my job, beyond my job. The scene will probably outlive us. It will be funny 40 years from now.
Yeah.
And Jeff previously has mentioned that Clint Eastwood even is a big fan of the scene.
Yeah.
Like that is an amazing scene. And for what it is, it's really good.
Yeah. It's not highbrow.
But he was scared that, okay, because he had done Terms of Endearment and Speed. That's Jeff Daniels. That's one
I'd
of them
forgotten that he was
weird
in those.
angles that he did these serious stuff and
Mhm.
action stuff. And now let's do Dumb and Dumber.
Which is so good. And you know what? You do one of those things. Like Jim, I could see Jim Carrey being all in on stuff like that because
That's what he was.
everything was just in an effort to make people laugh. That's what he is. But Jeff is like, I've actually gotten good roles before here. I may never get one again.
This might ruin me.
Yeah.
Just by the way, I want to make everybody feel a little bit older this morning. Dumb and Dumber,
Uh-huh.
this December, will turn 30 years old.
Good Lord.
Good morning. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. The number one golfer in the world, Scotty Scheffler, was arrested. Tiger Woods welcomes golf's new bad boy. The 2024 NFL schedule is out. All home games were determined when Taylor Swift wouldn't be using the stadium. The Trump trial is entering week 6. That's like a whole marriage for the Golden Bachelor. The Victoria's Secret fashion show is coming back for the first time since 2018. Fans of the company are excited for the new options of lingerie. Leonardo DiCaprio is excited for the new options in Girlfriends. Ben Affleck and J-Lo are seen together for the first time in weeks. She looked sullen, he looked sad. In other words, they're back to usual. This is not headline news.
Morning, Anna. Hope you had a good weekend. Big week ahead. Felt like it was a fast weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Like flew by.
Yeah, lots going on.
It's National Be a Millionaire Day.
Can I get in on that action?
Somebody gives you $1 million right now. What's the first thing you buy? What's your first purchase?
My house.
Pay off your house?
I've always thought like big lump sum of money that, you just wipe out one of your biggest expenses, right? Or my biggest expense monthly. That just helps me long term. Now, I'll still have quite a bit left because I don't exactly have $1 million house, but that would be the first thing. And I would do it first so I'm not tempted to blow it all and then go, crap, I didn't pay off my house. I could have paid off my house. But just frivolous things, I don't know. Vacation, probably. If there's like a frivolous thing that you do, it's like, all right, I'm going to take a trip here. Then figure out what I do with the rest of it, maybe, or something. A few grand into that. Nothing crazy. No $40,000.
Not flying on a private jet.
No, not private jetting it to Europe or anything. We're still flying economy class.
Would you bump up to first class?
I would like to one time.
I would bump up if I don't know how much more, but if I had that kind of money and I was taking a trip to like Europe over like a long 10-hour plane trip.
Yeah.
I'd first class.
Our most recent
if I had the money.
Our most recent trip, the problem was it was only part of it. So we could have bumped up. I don't remember. We're looking on the app or whatever. We had connections, right, in Dallas to go to Vegas or whatever. And it was only like $25 or $30. They must have had some first class seats open. And it was for another X amount, you guys can bump up to first class. And we almost did that, but it would have been just part of your flight. You would have flown first class
just from
Vegas to Dallas or whatever, and then you would have been back. And it's like,
Well, and some of the domestic flights, first class, it's not really first class. It's just the front seats. They're a little bigger, a little wider, so you got a little more room.
You do get to get off first, I guess, if that matters.
You get on first, you get off first.
But if you're waiting on a checked bag, how much does that really matter? If you only have carry-ons, getting off first is cool.
Yes, very cool.
No, that plane we were on that we would have bumped up to it, it was legit first class because it's a Vegas to Dallas. It's a big plane.
Right.
It was a legit first class seat. And then you walked by and you're like, man, maybe we should have done it. But is it worth me and the wife another 60 or 70 bucks, whatever that would have been for like at a
Couple hours.
hour and a half, 2 hour flight? I can't remember. Yeah, that's what we thought too. Be cool though. I'd like to do it one time. Almost don't want to though, because then you're going to be like, see, I always
I'm
want
never
that now.
going back.
Yep.
And have a good day, wonderful day. Stay dry.